Hey, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin D'Elia, and this is Finn. Today we're going to be telling you how you can paint your kitchen cabinets. If you're interested in more DIY projects or mommy life hacks, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button, press that notification bell, so you can be notified when I post my next video. Say yay! Alright, so my cabinets are finally done, guys. They look amazing. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And I want to take a second to kind of show you around and also show you what I used and how you can do this too. So I wanted to start by showing you the previous kitchen. So before we started doing any work, this is what it looked like. This is going to be a series of videos where I show you how we did the floors, the counters, the cabinets, and the backsplash. So we did a lot of renovations in this room. But just for some background on the cabinets, they are an open, unfinished wood. The previous owners stained them, but then didn't put any protective coating over them. So we had issues with water damage, which you can see here. And anytime we cooked, we got food on there. It wasn't very easy to clean. So overall, it's not the worst kitchen in the world. Like, this is a nice kitchen, but the cabinets just weren't our style and they weren't really functional, so we wanted to change that. So in order to complete this project, I bought Nuvo cabinet paint off of Amazon. I bought it in two different colors, Tidal Haze and Titanium Infusion. Titanium Infusion is the white and Tidal Haze is the blue. These cabinet painting kits come with 2 cans of paint, a paintbrush, 2 rollers, and some paint stirrers. It's about $70 off of Amazon, and you could actually do this with 1 kit, but I bought 2. I also purchased some buckets for painting and a paint tray. Both of these were great items to have. They helped me when I was doing the painting, and you can get them pretty inexpensively. 2 other really important items that you need are the TSP substitute crud cutter or a other TSP substitute and some sandpaper. So the first thing I did before starting the cabinets was I went through and washed all of the doors and the boxes with TSP substitute. TSP stands for trisodium phosphate. This is a special type of cleaner that really cuts through grease and grime, so it's perfect to get off that buildup grease around the stove area or around handles and things like that. Once you have washed all of the cabinets down with TSP, then you need to go through with sandpaper. And the sandpaper is just to scuff up the front of the cabinets and the boxes to make sure the paint has something to adhere to. Last thing I did before painting was I took a damp dust cloth, or you could also use a tack cloth, and you wipe everything down to make sure there is no dust. Then what you're seeing here is me painting a door. I actually did the boxes first, and I don't have footage of me painting the boxes because it's really easy. You just go through with the roller. The cabinet is much more intricate, and so I'm showing you how I use the cutting in brush to cut in all of the edges, and then I went through and did everything with the roller. You want to use the roller as often as you can because it's going to give you a more clean finish. When you are painting the doors, I actually reattach them instead of keeping them off. The reason why is it's so much easier to paint when the door is attached, because you can paint both the front and the back in one go without having to wait to flip it over. Another thing that you can see in this video is that I kept all of my items in my cabinets. I did not clear out my cabinets or my drawers because I felt like that was just going to be a lot of work, and I was able to work around them without much trouble. In the beginning, it took me about 10 minutes to paint each door, which is a pretty long time. Here you can see that I have finished part 1 of the blue. The white is completely finished, and they have their handles reattached. As I was explaining before, I always start by reattaching the doors after I have painted. I did paint with the drawers detached because that was easier to keep them clean, but you could do either way. I did also tape off the floor and the walls, even though we are going to be reinstalling new floor, because I just didn't want a big mess to clean up. However you do this is really up to you. Make it your own, do what works for you. Here you can also see me going through and painting a blue door. The blue door was my second round of painting, so I had a much better process in place. You can see that this door takes me about half the time it took me to do the white door, because I had just figured out how to do this quicker. When I finished this project, I actually had a whole can of blue paint left over and a half a can of white paint, which I can probably use for another wood project. So here's a little reminder of what the cabinets used to look like. Old, brown, wooden, messed up, yucky cabinets, not at all our style. And here are the finished cabinets. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful, guys. I love the white, I love the blue, and I'm so happy we did this. It's so easy, and I would love to hear if you decide to do your cabinets in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button if you like this look. Thanks so much for watching. We've still got a ton to do in this kitchen. We're going to be doing tile, backsplash, and a real farmhouse kitchen countertop, all made DIY in-house. I can't wait for you to see these videos. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on another DIY adventure. Just remember, there's no project that's too big for you to tackle. You got this, Mama. I believe in you.